What's going on, my brothers? What's going on? We're here for episode 2. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, man. It's a Wednesday for me. Don't know when I'm gonna post this, but hair looking kind of dry, bro. Cause I slept on it without a satin cap, like maybe 2 nights in a row. I was just a little too lazy, man. I just forgot it in the car or something, or I don't even know. But man, today is gonna be a shorter video. It's just on 2 new things. One, I'm going to be showing y'all a technique that's more for my bros with the longer hair. If your hair is not as long, then you won't be able to necessarily do the technique because it's a technique for long hair. But and then the other thing is some ingredients that you might find that could be harmful to your hair. So as you start your journey, you want to know what to avoid, and even the ingredients that you would rather see kind of at the front when they list them on the back. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today, man. I hope y'all are starting. Hopefully, didn't even say anything. For anybody that's new here, man, this page is called Hair of YahWeh. I have an IG page as well to just showcase some hair, and eventually when some homies or anybody that has seen results wants to send in some before and after pics, I'm down to post that in and just show the results, cause that's why we're here. That's what we want. We want our hair to be more alive, more vibrant, falling, like able to shake it and it move. Just things like that we might have not thought our hair could do because we didn't know what to do, man. So first thing first, right? You're not going to be able to avoid every single bad ingredient that we can find in these products, man. It's just the way of America, I suppose. But there are a few that you just want to always avoid. Now, the reasons why you want to avoid these is because they can be found in other things that we use, such as antifreeze and detergents and cleansers and even in the pool, like some of these hair products have chlorine in them, right? That's not what you want to put in your hair. That does the opposite of what we're trying to do here, which is make our hair healthy and moisturize. Those products don't do that, or those ingredients do the opposite of that. So yeah, and I just went around the house to all the hair products that we have in here, and they all have at least one in there. So, you're just gonna have to accept that. Unless you're gonna be like the 5 homies that want to avoid all those and go natural, which is what we're gonna get into next episode. So anyways, man, so the first ingredient that you want to look out for, and don't buy the hair product if you see it on the back, is propylene glycol. Now, this is the main active ingredient in antifreeze. So you can kind of imagine that it's not going to do your hair right. It's supposed to kill your hair follicles and slow down the growth of your hair. And while your hair is growing out, you want to make sure that each inch, at each point, because it all started at the short, there. So at each point of your growth, you want to make sure that it's healthy. And I mean, even if it's not, it'll be fine, because I'm the perfect example. I didn't take care of my hair until 2 full years in to having my hair, be an afro and be wild and just straight up Super Saiyan style. That shit was fine, but not healthy, and I like it like this a little bit more. But yeah, now this next ingredient, it's going to be found a lot more in your products that are cheaper that you might. Okay, so I learned this the hard way, or experienced on my own. But when I bought hair products from the Dollar Tree or places like that, it didn't really do my hair justice, and it didn't moisturize it as much, because it was cheaper. It was, sold at so it is as less valuable. Because the higher that the higher price that the product is in this industry, it is usually going to be better for your hair. So this ingredient, which is mineral oil, I found it in every single product on the line at the Dollar Tree, right? I also found it in my baby buttercream, which I was like, damn, like, I love this shit, and this shit works really well for me. So, I mean, am I gonna start using it? Ish, a little bit. Like, I don't use it as much, but I like it, you know? So, but this is also fire. Stuff you find at the Dollar Tree is not as fire as this. It's never gonna be nowhere near as fire as this. This is baby Miss Jessie's, bro. Mom's put me on this. This is fire. But this has mineral oil in it, and like I said earlier, you're not going to be able to avoid every single ingredient, right? But mineral oil is supposed to be, and when you put it on your hair, it's supposed to be like putting plastic wrap over your hair follicles so the cells can't continue to develop. That's so for that specific reason, that's where I'm like, yo, like, might not want to use that, but I use it in my products, or it's in the product that I use, so you know I can't really speak down on it too much. But I did notice that it's found in all the cheaper products. This Miss Jessie's, however, is oh, my mom said like $34 for this. I think it might be like that. It may be just be on the internet. It may be like 25 with the tax and all the shipping is 35. But no, she always said like, this is expensive, don't use it all. So that might contradict that statement a little bit with me saying that the mineral oil is usually found in cheaper products, but that is the second one that you want to look out for. And like I said, these are not all life or death, but these are the first two you do want to avoid. And if you do use them, it's not like your hair is just going to fall straight out, but depending on your texture of hair, products that I used to use, such as Ep.2, it had Propylene Glycol in it, I believe was the one that I found. And after I bought like a new batch, as if they had just put the ingredient in there, my hair started to react differently, and it actually did dry up instead of be like completely like Ep.2 used to be my thing. It used to have my hair flocking. Being beautiful. I'm actually wearing the same shirt that I'm gonna put on there. I thought about that, so now I'm still gonna leave this in there. I think I don't care. Anyways, that's the second ingredient. Shout out to the boy for the shirt too, man. I love this. Damn, y'all can't. Hold up. Yeah, man. It came from nothing, man. I love this shirt. I wear it all the time with the gold on this. I feel so fresh, you know what I mean? And then the last two ingredients that you want to look out for are sodium lauryl sulfate, or on the back you'll see the acronym SLS, and or which is the same thing as sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium laureth sulfate, which is on the back you'll say SLES. So that ingredient is the one that's found in detergents, in your car wash soaps, and your mop stuff. You know, just stuff that you just shouldn't put in your hair, obviously, because if it cleans so well in other areas of our life, or you know, products that we use, then you don't want it in the product that goes into your hair. And the last one is chlorine, which found in your pools and stuff. Now, after you hop in the pool, like it's cool to go swimming with your hair and stuff like that, but the chlorine is always gonna try out any product that you have in your hair. So after, you always want to shampoo the hell out of your hair, because you want to get all the chlorine out of your pores and everything. And then condition the hell out of your hair too, because your hair just got super dry from being in the pool swimming so much. Oh, shout out to my sister Lauryl. We had an argument maybe like 8 months ago about how I said it's better to go into the ocean as opposed to the pool. Like the ocean won't do as much damage to your hair. It won't dry out your hair as much as it would the pool. And she was like, nah, they basically both do the same thing. And like I'm just thinking like nature, ocean, better for your hair. And pool, not natural chlorine in it and things like that. But did the research and sis was right. Women are always right, bro. Just facts of the matter. So same thing is if you go into the ocean, and I didn't take into consideration that our oceans are really dirty because of us. So it kind of would make sense that it would do your hair bad. So the same thing after you go swimming in the beach or in the lake, especially the lake. Yeah, lake, you got your shit strong, boy. Get your shit scrubbing. You get in there. Do the same process. Shampoo hard and condition hard because your hair was just dried out by the lake, ocean, creek, pool, anything that's not like naturally pure, which in America we pretty much took a big dump in every natural habitat, so it's gonna be kind of hard. But yeah, man, first episode y'all saw me put Eco Style Gel, Eco Pro into my hair, right? And I haven't put anything in there since. My hair kind of looks whatever. But I forgot to let y'all know that that's not what y'all want to depend on to moisturize your hair. The Eco Pro is going to define your curls more. Like where I put more in, my curls are a little bit more defined, but my scalp isn't as moisturized. That's why my hair isn't completely falling down, like or hanging down. It's kind of like, see, it's kind of like standing up because my roots aren't as moisturized. So your leave-in conditioner is what we're going to use to, you're going to need for the technique leave-in conditioner because this is how you get the most curls. So that's where the technique comes in. Let's get the most out of every time we take time to hydrate our hair, to take care of our hair with sign caps and the process and the oils and all that good stuff. Let's take time to maximize that. So this technique is going to really develop your curls and give your hair time to really, be thirsty and suck up all that moisture from your product to get the most out of it. It's because we're all about results and getting the most out of our results. That's the type of person that I am. Shout out to Tim Grover and the boy Gary V and Dame and all them. That's our like results. Get the most. There are probably a few more people I can't think of right now, but so yeah, let's get it.